Do you want professionally made podcast artwork without the high cost? Don't think you can do it yourself and have it look good? Think again. You're listening to Practical Podcast Tips. My name's Amber Beals, and today I'm going to cover tip number 3, professional podcast artwork DIY. You can design something great without the high cost. So how do you do it? Let's get to it. So I know a lot of you out there are thinking, well, you know what? I just don't have the talent. I don't have an eye for great design. I don't know what colors go together. I don't know how to do this myself. And it's okay. You don't have to have all these talents or the skills to be able to do it, but you can still do it yourself. And you may be thinking, well, you know what? I want to just pay someone to do it. And that budget that you have for, maybe for editing or just producing your podcast, paying for artwork to be done can, cut into your budget for that. And sometimes, a really good artist can charge a lot of money to be able to create an awesome looking artwork, and they may be worth it. But sometimes it's just kind of like, okay, I just need something because I want to start my podcast. And it's okay to have progress over perfection. That's what we always teach here, is progress over perfection. And you just want to get started. So my answer for you to be able to have your own podcast artwork and have it look great is Canva. Canva is your best friend. It's my best friend. I use it for everything. And basically, what you can do with Canva, there's a free version for Canva. So if you just want to try it out, that's the best way to start. But they have thousands upon thousands of templates. So they hire designers to be able to come up with these templates. And you can take these templates and then customize it to your own podcast. So this is one of the best ways to be able to, if I don't know where to get started, I'm just going to look at those templates. And if I see something that I like or a design that I like, I'm going to take that and kind of tweak it to be able to go with the vibe or the feel that I'm trying to go for with my podcast. It can save your color palette. So say you already have a business and you're trying to start a podcast that goes along with your business. You probably already have a logo and a color palette. Well, Canva allows you to save your color palette. So if you select a template that you really like, you can just select your color palette and it'll switch all the colors to go with your existing palette. So it already saves you a ton of time to be able to select a design and then have it match with your existing palette or with your logo or your existing website. So that's one really good way to do that. It also comes with a lot of stock images. Now, if you pay for Canva, it's only $15 a month, which, believe me, it's worth it. It does so many things. But if you pay the $15 a month, you get all the pro images. They have stock videos. They have stock little icons that they make so that you can switch out icons and, put a better looking microphone maybe on it than, what the free ones come with. So it has a lot of those things. If you want to have yourself on your podcast artwork, you can totally do that as well. And Canva has a really cool feature where it'll remove your background. So, in Photoshop, if you want to have a transparent background, so you just cut yourself out, well, you have to know Photoshop in order to know how to do that. But with Canva, it automatically does it for you. And you could even have a crazy background and it'll still cut you out so that you won't have a background and you can put it on your podcast artwork design, which is really amazing because it only takes a couple of seconds and it does it for you. And you don't have to have Photoshop to be able to do that. It just does it right in Canva, which is amazing. Again, only $15, and it has the background remover. It has all these stock photos, stock images, stock icons that you can use. It's just an amazing program, and it has all these design templates as well, so that you don't have to come up with a design from scratch. You can just pick something that you like and maybe even combine 2 different designs to create one that fits right for you and your podcast. And one little tip from me as you design your podcast artwork is to know that it has to be in a square format. It has to be 3,000 by 3,000 pixels. Otherwise, Apple and Spotify and all those other publishers will not accept your artwork. So when you go in to design your podcast artwork, you just have to set the size to be 3,000 pixels by 3,000 pixels, and you'll have an amazing time designing your own artwork. I'm so excited that you guys are going to be starting on this journey, creating your own artwork, and always feel free to reach out on practicalpodcasttips.com and leave us a voice message if you have any more questions, and we'll be more than happy to help you guys out. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Hey, thanks for listening. If you liked this episode, please feel free to leave us a review. It really helps out the show. And I'd love to hear how it helped. Also, if you know someone else that could benefit from it, go ahead and share it with them. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next episode.